Yes, it's that time, everyone. Mark the Movie Man here. And let me tell you, as you know, I watch a lot of indie films. A lot of films, but especially independent films. And I enjoy the stories, though a lot of them seem kind of the same. But then you occasionally get an independent film that surprises you. And I've got one for you today that surprised me with just the story and their approach to this type of subject. And we're talking about The Sweet Taste of Souls, directed by Terry Ross and written by F. Scott Mudgett. And if I mispronounced that, I do apologize. But we get a story of a independent garage band who's looking for a big break and on their way to a festival where there's going to be some record producers, and they may just get their big break, but they make a pit stop in a small town to get some pie. Well, they unfortunately picked the wrong place to get pie because soon they find themselves trapped inside pictures thanks to the proprietor of the pie shop, and we get to learn how this came to be, why she is doing the things she does, and if these band members can escape with their lives. Wow, this Sweet Taste of Souls, let me tell you, Terry Ross, she really put together an interesting film that really, if it had a little bit of bigger budget, this easily could have said Tales from the Crypt presents Sweet Taste of Souls. It feels like one of those Tales from the Crypt full-length feature films, and I dug every minute of it. You get the characters in here, Nate and Kyle, Wendy and Lily, all played fantastically by the performers in here, especially though the proprietor of the pie shop, Eleanor, played fantastically by veteran actress Honey Lauren. Now, Honey Lauren, some of you may be familiar with, was in the Vice Academy films, but many other films, veteran actress, and she is just deliciously wicked in this role as Eleanor. I loved every minute she was on screen. They give a great explanation of what her motivation is, of what she's doing. Do they go into fully heavily of how people are able to be trapped in the pictures? Well, you know what? I don't think everything needs an explanation nowadays, and we'll just put it that way. There is some explanation in here, but not what quite you think. And yeah, I dug the motivation of the characters, the way it played out, how they totally committed to this idea. This isn't one of those things where it just here or there we got. No, they go all in with the whole capturing of souls things in pictures. That's in the trailer, folks. And I really enjoyed how the story played out. They bring in some other characters that I didn't expect. And by the end of it, I really enjoyed the end of it to a point. It got just a little cliche at the end, and I understand why. If you watch the whole movie, you can understand why they ended it the way they did, but for me, I would have liked it to see it end just a little bit different. But there is blood in here as well, folks. There is a bit of gore in here, and there is cherry pie in here. Quite a bit of cherry pie, actually, so made me kind of hungry for it. So there you have it, folks. Sweet Taste of Souls is definitely for those with a horror sweet tooth. It really is worth your time. It's refreshingly different, and I think you'll have a fun time with this, especially if you just sit back and enjoy what is presented to you. And Terry Ross really put together an interesting horror film that I don't think I've seen too many places before. So there's that too. So thank you so much for listening to me ramble about Sweet Taste of Souls. Please check out our Patreon. As always, if you haven't already, we got a lot of great stuff there. Hit subscribe and all that here on the YouTube channel. I thank you for your support, and as always, remember, keep that ticket stub. And now I'm going to go get a little piece of pie, I think.